Welcome to Spirit Guide Daily, daily messages for our collective. When we are in a collective, we share energy. We're getting a tea leaf card. The Universal Celtic Tarot is bringing us 3 predictive cards, and the Avalon Inspiration cards are as well. These messages are timeless. They will reach you when they are meant to. Hey, don't forget to look for my new podcast, please. It is called Logical Magic, Examining Esoterica. And if you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box down below. But let's get today's energy for the collective. I like this deck very much. It has, is it good for people who are in Celtic magic practices? Yes, it is. It does use imagery that will invoke that. All right, I have the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is a path forward, being freed from the constraints of the past. The Eight of Swords in the upright is all about doubt. The Eight of Swords in reverse is all about freedom. It is about walking on a path without any encumbrance. I have it with the Page of Swords in the upright, which is a communication. Sometimes it's a text, sometimes it's an email. It is the mental air energy of air. The swords are all about the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but really it is the element of air that it also represents. It is saying that like a communication will give you more freedom. Like you're going to get word on something that will make you feel like something has dropped off of you, essentially. A burden that you have been carrying forward will kind of like be set by the wayside. And that's coming out with the Hermit in the upright, which is a healing energy. Now it can be a card, it can be the card for the astrological sign Virgo. It can also be about soul searching and finding your life's purpose. Here's the deal with the Fool. The tarot journey is, with the Hermit. The tarot journey is all about the Fool. The Fool is card 0 in all of it. And as the Fool goes through his journey, he will meet these archetypal energies. And then when he gets to the number 9, he withdraws into a cave to reassess, to find himself or herself. Again, it's genuinely not gendered. This is a card of soul searching, of healing, of being with oneself and kind of heeding your own wisdom. There's something happening in which like it requires you to really think on your feet, and you do so very effortlessly. Like you respond in the moment in a way that really benefits you. I like the Hermit's energy. Now, it can be a call to spend some time by oneself. Remember, this is a daily read, so it's just telling you to heed your own counsel, to trust your own guidance, to look within and find your answers. You have a lot more confidence when you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. That is being freed from doubt, freed from the punishing internal dialogue that some people carry around with them, and we need to kind of learn how to reprogram. Let us see who's here. You are in alignment with your soul's longings. Make a move now. Hey, being in alignment is absolutely perfect. It means that you're in a purposeful energy. It means that you're in the right energy to, for instance, if you're looking for a partner, meet somebody new. The 9, when we get the Hermit in readings, particularly in love readings, it's a call to listen, really know your own value first. That's what that, you have to love yourself first energy means. It means in order for you to really only allow partners into your life who will give you the love that you deserve, first you have to love yourself. You have to treat yourself properly. You have to be willing to not accept treatment that is not worthy of you. And this is saying that you've kind of reached that energy. Butterfly, a change for the better. Well, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous energy, but it is telling you not to do things by committee. It is telling you that to trust your own guidance, to trust your own judgment. That is part of personal power. That is part of being in alignment with your soul's purpose. You will receive a communication on something that gives you kind of this sense of, like I said, being freed from something, having to put down a weight that you can walk away from. There is this kind of unleashed energy around this particular draw. A new phase of your life is beginning because you are now in alignment. You can trust your own. You can look deep within and find your own answers. You do not need to look to an exterior source. You don't need to get with your best friend to figure out what to do. You don't need to talk to a partner. You need to understand that part of being in alignment, and we all need help sometimes, don't get me wrong, but part of being in alignment is knowing that you are equal to the task. And honest to goodness, that's what this particular energy is saying. That as things around you change, you are going to have to trust in your own guidance, in your own internal compass, essentially. in order to really reap the full benefits of these particular rewards. But there is this kind of reward energy on this. And then again, this is just one of the more beautiful cards that there is. And the butterfly is about transformation. It is about a new state of being. The thing about it is that it's not without loss, because whenever we transition into a new state of being, we are leaving things from the past that no longer serve us in the past. That's the things that I think you're kind of, like I said, releasing, setting down on the road, walking away from. But it's all a very good energy. And again, the Page of Swords can be an email, it can be a text, it can be reading something that is important, but it gives you the opportunity to make a choice. You're being asked to heed your own counsel and to know that the changes that are coming to you are coming to you for the better. That was a very interesting reading. And remember, if this does not happen to you today, it means it's the energy that's very close in. So kind of be ready. It looks like a new day is dawning, and that the only thing that you're fighting with is a tendency to second guess yourself, to check your judgment with somebody else, and your guides are reminding you that you are strong enough to trust your own judgment. We all need help sometime, and never be ashamed of it, but also know that your instincts, your judgment, you can trust yourself on this particular issue. By the way, I want to add one thing. I have no reason to believe this has anything to do with a romance. This is very much a your world energy. This is more about your path, your trajectory, your purpose, okay? And that's just, there's a slightly different thing with that. Like if you're having trouble in a relationship, it is good to talk to a friend to get somebody else's perspective. This is more the energy of your thinking process, your determination, and your ability to be your own best ally in things. All right, so that was today's Spirit Guide Daily. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, if you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box down below. Please don't forget to look for my new podcast, Logical Magic, Examining Esoterica. Take care. Be well.